My name is Bryan Cook. I am a sophomore here at the University of Wisconsin STOUT. My favorite piece of gear that I own right now would probably be my Sony FX3 camera body. The reason why I like the FX3 is, one, it's full frame, so I've only been shooting on APS-C sensors. The full frame is very nice, and I have a very nice full frame Tamron 70-180 lens, and then I think that having the dual native ISO is going to be really fun, and I can't wait to experiment that in low lighting. So the number one thing I'd probably recommend would probably be getting a prime lens of some kind. Even though I do not own a prime lens, I still think that it is very essential. The Nifty 50 is everybody always says every camera brand has one. They're usually really cheap, and they have that low aperture that everybody loves. A piece of gear on my desk that is very essential to editing is definitely my mouse. Just not having to use the trackpad all the time and constantly sitting there with my finger, but being able to kind of just do a couple of different functionalities is pretty nice. A piece of equipment I regret buying, I guess kind of my tripod. It's not as, it's a small kind of travel tripod. I wish I kind of would have got one a little bigger and a little sturdier. Do I do any content creation? Yes, I do. I do Instagram Reels right now. What I like about creating Reels and content is kind of just every single one I'm trying to develop a different skill, learning something new every time, and trying to implement the things I learn in classes and stuff like that into that. So that's really fun, and I enjoy that a lot. My start flow for the beginning of a video or reel would probably have to be just kind of coming up with like my last shot first. I'm a very, I like kind of having like a kind of a kicker, like kind of a funny punchline, and then from there I kind of just build back onto it, and then think of my shots, then I'll film, and then I'll go to editing, and then kind of just working on some effects, and then finding the appropriate music, and then text and titles, and then it's just sent off onto the reel or wherever. The best advice I've received in filmmaking would probably be just filming as much as you can. Filming, taking pictures, and then just putting it out there, and then just trying to learn and develop and get better every time. Some end goals in filmmaking I have is to be on the content creation side, independently maybe like a sports videographer, freelancing. And some tools that have helped me with that is probably just like connecting and talking to people at the VPC clubs meetings, which have always been really nice. And then just those presentation days where we get to show our work and then get to see other people's work and then kind of like see where we are is really nice. So I find that very helpful. The best general advice I would give to a filmmaker is enjoy the journey, and then more than the destination, because those are just kind of just rewards at that point.